Sunday means a full slate of baseball, with all the day game action you can shake a stick at it. Keep it here for scores, news, and more. Sunday's baseball scores: Martinez ties Betts for HR lead, makes history. JD. Martinez entered Sunday 2 home runs behind teammate Mookie Betts for the most home runs in the game. That changed in a hurry, as Martinez teed off twice against the Orioles, pulling him into a tie for first place with Betts. Here's a look at both dingers. For those wondering, this is apparently the first time the Red Sox have ever had 2 batters hit at least 15 homers within the team's first 50 games, Mookie Betts and JD. Martinez share the MLB lead with 15-hour. This is the first time the Red Sox have ever had 2 players hit 15 HR within the first 50 games of a season. Red Sox notes, at Sox Notes, May 20, 2018. Diamondbacks continue descent, are swept by Mets. Earlier in the week, the Diamondbacks snapped a 6-game losing streak by edging the Brewers and winning a 1-run ballgame. That victory didn't seem to sit too well with Arizona, because they've followed it up by losing 4 in a row, including all 3 of their games against the Mets. Despite a decent enough outing from the returning Clay Buchholz, see below, the Diamondbacks were able to muster just 1 run against Noah Syndergaard and crew. Scoring runs has proven to be a problem for Arizona all season long, and especially as of late. Here's a look at their run totals over their last 11 games, or since the downfall started: 3, loss, 1, loss, 1, loss, 1, loss, 4, loss, 2, loss, 2, win, 2, loss, 1, loss, 4, loss, 1, loss. It's 11 games in 8 instances where they scored 2 runs or fewer. That's not going to get it done, no matter how well the pitching staff fares. Ohtani tries to end Angels' Rays streaks. Shohei Ohtani will take the mound Sunday against the Rays with a chance to end both their winning streak and the Angels' losing streak. Ohtani's 7th start will see him enter with a 3.58 ERA and 3.31 strikeout-to-walk ratio. Last time out, he struck out 11 Twins across 6 1/3 innings. That total represents his most since he fanned 12 in start no. 2. The Angels have lost 5 in a row, with their most recent victory coming on May 14 against the Astros, a win that gave them a share of first place in the American League West. The Angels have since dropped to 3rd, 3.5 games back in the division. For the Rays, they'll try to extend their 6-game winning streak by sending out Sergio Romo to start for the 2nd consecutive day. Romo figures to see an inning of work before giving way to the bullpen, much as he did on Saturday evening. Darvish's Timmy's Reds. Darvish's Cubs career hasn't went well so far, but on Sunday he showed why there's still reason for optimism by shutting down the Reds. Darvish notched his 3rd quality start of the season, holding Cincinnati to 1 run on 2 hits and 3 walks across 6 innings. He struck out 7, but better yet, he notched a season-high 17 whiffs, for StatCast. Of those 17, 11 came on his fastball. 5 others were on his slider or cutter. Darvish's outing pushed his seasonal ERA below 5.00 for the first time this season. Buchholz solid in return to majors. Clay Buchholz had not appeared in a big league game since April 11, 2017. That changed on Sunday, when he started for the Diamondbacks against the Mets. Buchholz threw 61 pitches across 5 innings, permitting 2 hits and a walk while striking out 2 and holding the Mets to a run. He generated 6 swings and misses on the afternoon, with 4 of those coming on his changeup. Consider the outing a success for Buchholz, who figures to get a 2nd start. That's more than both Chris Medline and Troy Scribner could say in their auditions to replace Robbie Ray in the D-backs rotation. Mengden keeps South A's rolling. Earlier in the week, we covered why Daniel Mengden is worth watching. The A's righty proved that sentiment correct on Sunday, as he shut down the Blue Jays. Though Mengden struck out just 2 batters, he pushed his streak of allowing 2 runs or fewer to 4 consecutive outings by tossing 7 shutout frames. The A's have now won 4 in a row, and 6 of their last 7. Those stretches have pulled the A's to within 4 games of first place in the AL West. The A's will move into a tie for 3rd place with an Angels loss. Potential ALCS preview concludes the Indians and Astros, the last 2 teams to win the AL pennant, will end their 3-game series on Sunday night. The contest will serve as the rubber game in the series, with the Astros taking Friday's contest before dropping Saturday's. Cleveland will start Carlos Carrasco, who enters with a 126 ERA and 4.38 strikeout-to-walk ratio. Carrasco has thrown 2 complete games in 9 tries this year, but has dealt with recent turbulence. 16 of the 25 runs he's allowed, as well as 4 of the 7 home runs, have come in the last 4 games. Houston will counter with Lance McCullers Jr., whose 109 ERA and 2.76 strikeout-to-walk ratio belie how well he's pitched lately. In his last 6 starts, he's allowed 39 base runners in 38 innings, while fanning 35 and managing a 2.13 ERA. 5 of those have qualified as quality starts. Quick hits. The Nationals promoted of Juan Soto following Howie Kendrick's season-ending Achilles injury. The Braves released 3B Jose Bautista. Team updates. A Twitter list by Dane Perry.